Hey guys, before we get underway, I do want to say I have a giveaway going on right now. It ends next month. I'm giving away 10 free copies of NBA 2K21. If you want to join, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and hit the link in the description for the official sign up. But let's get to this news. Hey, what's going on everybody? So this is actually a pretty interesting video. But before we get underway, I do want to say shout out to TG So Good. He made a video pretty similar to this one. He went through the game and looked through a bunch of the locked different environments that 2K has in the game. Now, we're kind of doing the same thing, but we're focusing in on only one specific place. Everybody knows that NBA 2K21 is going to be at the beach. It's going to be the new neighborhood, the 2K beach. That's the new thing. Well, I kind of got a little interested when I saw the trailer because if you guys remember, for that 2K21 trailer, they had 2K Beach in a lettering and in a style and in a format that is unique to Venice Beach. So I put them side by side on the screen so you can see what I mean. Now that is kind of interesting and I'll tell you guys why. If you guys did not play through the My Career storyline, 2K actually added Venice Beach in the game. Now they do things from time to time to set stuff up for them for the next game. For example, we'll see different character models or stuff like that in the game one year, but it won't be available to everyone unless you're on PC. And then the next year, it'll be in the final product of the new game. They actually added Venice Beach in NBA 2K20. And I was kind of, not just me, but a lot of people were kind of curious because we have Venice Beach in the game, but we're still playing in the neighborhood. That was pretty interesting to me. I didn't think much of it, but when I saw this 2K Beach lettering, it made me think back to the fact that Venice Beach is in the game. Now, I'm not gonna say that Venice Beach is gonna be in 2K21. I'm not gonna say that, but let's just look at something real quick, okay? Let's just look into this. When I went to Venice Beach, I pulled the files out of the game and I just looked at what they did with it. And my people, they destroyed it. It looks nothing like the actual My Career's cutscene, which tells me that they're trying to hide stuff. If you look at this gameplay right here, half of the court is just blurred out. It's just lighting that is blurred out. You cannot see a single thing on that end, but when you're on the other end of the court where you can actually get to the basket, half of the court is basically blocked off. Like there's an invisible barrier that doesn't let you get to the other side. So they did not want people playing on this court. They are trying to hide something because in the My Career cutscene, everything looks perfect. But now when we try to play on it, it's just destroyed. Now this is kind of weird to me because they took the time and the effort to create this entire environment, yet when you try to play on it, it's straight up busted. You just can't do it. Well, luckily for us, the 2K community came through and they fixed this little problem. Not only did they fix this problem, but they turned it from nighttime to daytime. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do a little exploring. I'm gonna look around this area because there has to be something that they were hiding because this seems a little too good to be true. Having Venice Beach in the game fully done, but it's just broken. That makes no sense to me. So I went through. I started exploring. And when I was looking at it, they added much more detail than I thought they would. For something that is only supposed to be in 2K20's cutscene, for something that we're only supposed to see for about 10 seconds and we're never supposed to play on. And when you look at the cutscene, it's super dark, so all you can see is them on the court. You cannot see anything else. So for them to do only that with this court, with this environment, but nothing else with it, but they add all of this extra stuff, they put in the detail into this, was kind of weird to me. Again, I'm not saying that Venice Beach is going to be the 2K21 beach, but the fact that it's in the game, they put in this much detail and showed us none of the detail. In fact, went out of their way to hide the detail. And then on top of that, they have in NBA 2K21's trailer, 2K Beach in the lettering of Venice Beach. I wouldn't be surprised if the 2K Beach is basically 2K's copying of Venice Beach. But let's just break this down real quick, okay? But when you look around here, the first thing that I noticed are the extra courts. They actually added extra courts here. Look, I'd just be looking into it if they didn't already tell us that the next neighborhood is gonna be called The Beach. They have all of this, they blocked it off, they blinded us so we couldn't see it, but when we clear all of that away, we see that they added extra courts in the background of this one court that we're on. And it's not like they gave extra love to this one court and those other courts are just extras. No, those other courts have benches there too. You know what I'm saying? The other courts have just as much detail. The only thing they don't have are rims. Now, they had no reason to put the rims because if this is for 2K21, this version of it is in 2K20. So they had no reason to add extra rims. But as I continue to look here, I look in the deep, deep background too. I don't just look at the extra courts. I look at the deep, deep background. And when I look at the background, I see different kiosks. I see different little stations. And inside of those stations, some of them are blacked out, but others have actual shirts in there. Actual shirts. They added that much detail to something that they wanted nobody to see. I mean, is that like weird to you? Is that just me? Like, what's the deal with that? If they're gonna do all of this to make it so we can't see it, in the My Career cutscene, black it out. In the non-My Career cutscene, when you pull it out of the files, they have it all black. And then when you try to look around, it's blinded, but they added shirts in the kiosks in the far background. To me, it seems like an environment that we can explore in. And just by looking around, that's the vibe I'm getting. Calling it NBA 2K Beach, on top of that, having the exterior where the sign is look like Venice Beach. On top of that, having Venice Beach in the game already, but making it so we can't explore, so we can't see. And then when we do make it so that we can explore and we can see, we see the exact things that would be at Sunset Beach, right? The kiosks, the shirts, the chairs, all of that stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Now, I'm not saying that 2K Beach is gonna be Venice Beach, but so far the only thing that I see when I see this Venice Beach and when I see that trailer is Venice Beach, but 2K's version of it. I think it's fair to say that what we're looking at right here is the 2K Beach, but the beta version, the 1.0 version. And whatever 2K officially comes out with will be built off of what we see right here. Do you guys think I'm onto something, or do you think I'm way off in reaching? Personally, I do think we have something here. I feel like by saying I'm reaching, we're reaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we'd be blind to the facts, to ignore what we're looking at right here. But hey, that's it for me. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit that sub button because this is the only place you can get content like this. Check out TG So Good because he actually went into more detail about not just this environment, but all of the other ones. It was a video I was going to drop yesterday, the same day as him, but when I saw him come out with his, I decided to stop. Think about mine, change it up a little bit, and drop it today. But that's it for me. I will see you in my next one. Peace.
You don't want me to be